Let's face it, the institutions are running the show here. So if an institution doesn't like the projections for the next quarter of a certain stock, that stock price is going to go down fast, which means you lose a lot of money. There are 6 main questions that you want to ask yourself before you buy any stock. Hi, my name is Jody Jacobs. I am the founder and CEO of Market Start. I am here to help you recover your stock market losses. I'm also here for beginning stock market investors. I also run an annual multi-7-figure business in Santa Monica, California. So you are getting stock market advice from an actual business owner. Why is that important? Because the stock market is a business of businesses. So let's jump in. 6 key questions that you want to ask yourself before you buy any stock. Number 1, what is the financial health of this company? So there's a lot of different key components that you want to look for when you are looking through the annual report of a company. Now, I know that sounds daunting, but you don't have to read the entire 100 page document, however long it is, in detail. While the overall financial health of a company is super important to know, one of the main numbers that you want to look for is to make sure that that company is increasing their sales at least 20% year over year. Question number 2 that you want to ask yourself before buying any stock is the price of this stock at a price that is not overvalued and not undervalued? Because if it's too undervalued, it could mean that the stock is, or the company itself is not doing well and the stock price is going to keep going down, in which case you don't want to purchase a stock to lose money. The other question you want to ask yourself in terms of the stock being undervalued or overvalued is it overvalued? Because if the stock is overvalued, then eventually that price is going to tank, and it's going to tank fast, in which case you don't want to be in either scenario. So you want to find a stock, you want to look at the price on the stock chart and make sure that the price is at a good support level before purchasing it, and it's not drifting down or it's not going up too straight lined actually, or too fast. Okay, so that's question number 2. Question number 3 before you buy any stock is, when does this company announce earnings next? You never want to buy a stock right before they announce earnings, because you never know what that company is going to come out with. And even if you do know what that company is going to say in their earnings report, you don't know how Wall Street is going to react to it. And let's face it, the institutions are running the show here. So if an institution doesn't like the projections for the next quarter of a certain stock, that stock price is going to go down fast, which means you lose a lot of money. Question number 4 that you want to ask yourself before you buy any stock is, am I buying this stock because I lost money on it recently or ever? And the reason for that is because when you buy a stock because you lost money on it, chances are you're just trying to recoup those losses. You're trying to make that money back. But what you're actually doing is you're revenge trading, which means that it's almost like you got in a fight with someone and you're trying to get them back by proving them wrong. And let me tell you, it never works out well. So if you've lost money on a specific stock, your best bet is to just stay away from that stock for a while. I mean, 6 months to a year before getting back in, because so many investors that I have seen over the years will jump in and out of one specific stock because they lost money and they're trying to make it back. And there's a whole lot of back and forth. And then instead of recouping losses, the losses just keep piling on. So do yourself a favor, stay away from that stock if you've lost money on it. The fifth question you want to ask yourself before you purchase any stock is, am I buying this because there's a lot of hype around it? So normally the time that they are hyping up a stock on CNBC, or you're hearing about it in maybe your friend group or on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, and people just keep talking about it, that's normally the time that you want to sell the stock. I always tell my investors, get in before people catch on about this stock being the hot stock. Now, obviously, not all hot stocks fit this scenario, but for the most part, you don't want to jump into a stock that's being overly hyped, because that's when the rug gets ripped out from under you. So try to stay away from the hype stocks and focus on the stocks that are making moves, but no one's talking about. So the sixth question you want to ask yourself before you purchase any stock is, when am I purchasing this stock? And here's the thing, this is about market timing. So the market fluctuates differently depending on the time of year, the time of quarter, the time of month, literally down to the time of day. Now, obviously, you don't want to get so granular when it comes down to timing the day, because, I mean, unless you're a day trader, there's no reason for that. And that's the way you lose a lot of money. So instead, you want to ask yourself, where are we in the market cycle? How is this looking? Did we just finish a correction, or have we been going up for a very long time to a point where we're due for a correction? These are the kind of things that you want to keep in mind before you buy a stock, especially when there's a lot of hype around the market and there's a lot of hype around the stock. So these are just 6 of my 31 personal rules that I follow before I buy any stock. And if you haven't already, take a look at my profile. I have a program called Smart Money Rules that gives you 31 rules to go by before you purchase any stock. Once again, my name is Jody Jacobs. I'm the founder and CEO of MarketStart. We're here to help you recover your stock market losses, and we're also here for beginners who want to get started. So if you have a question, drop it below. Otherwise, subscribe to my channel for more helpful tips on stock market investing.